Can I get a business card from all of you guys? I got one from...
Who's the supervisor or ranking officer here?
He's not on scene right now.
Okay, so this guy comes out here and asks us to leave the parking lot. I mean, he can ask us, but do you realize how that looks when you come and ask us something arbitrary that we don't have to do? Like,
you know that
it's trying to enforce will. I mean, we're supposed to be the victims here, but why?
You have to.
Why? Why come out and even approach us if that dude doesn't have the authority?
Keep it separate, so there's no further issue.
Yeah, you want to leave. You're right. When you start pointing shit out, that's what happens right there. Because you're wrong. You shouldn't approach me. You shouldn't have said. He can, right? I can ask. Give me $5. Can I have $5? That's his shit. Can I have $5?
And I would say no.
No, exactly. But that's weird, dude. Why am I going to ask you for $5? If we're in McDonald's, do you tell the guy behind you, "Hey man, I'm a police officer. I need you to just take 10 feet. You're obstructing right now." Bro, that's stupid. Why come over here and say anything to people that have a right to stand here unless the property management asks us to leave? That's all you need to tell him. If he said, "Can you ask him to leave?"
Can I answer your question?
Go ahead, yes.
Because obviously this guy doesn't want you. To avoid any further issue, we just ask you to, "Hey man, can you just leave?" You can totally say no. Be like, "No, I'm not gonna do that." Okay, cool.
I get it, but
and as long as you stay separated, it's not even big.
But listen, you guys get a lot of calls when videos get put up on the internet, and it's because of little things like that. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That shit, people don't like. I'm a grown ass man, dude. I don't want you telling me what to do unless I'm breaking the law. You know what I mean? That's what people don't like.
Did he tell you what to do? Did he ask you to leave?
You're wearing a uniform with a.
All right, guys, listen up. In today's footage, we witness a situation that happens far too often. Citizens standing their ground while police attempt to push unlawful directives. The video begins with a group calmly questioning officers who approach them in a parking lot. The civilians explain a simple truth. Asking someone to leave public property without legal authority crosses the line. And when authority is worn on a uniform, even a simple request can feel like intimidation.
Gun. I mean, that's automatically an intimidation factor right there. That's maybe not for me, but for other people.
Assume it's a directive. They have to listen to you. Most people, you assume most
because
people
so many of you here.
think a cop tells you.
Well, we
you
weren't.
need to leave,
You guys were here
So
first.
it's an intimidation. You're coming up with.
We saw you guys here.
I don't think I've been intimidating at all.
I'm not talking about you. I'm saying I'm just doing that. Coming out to ask.
I want this to be just taken care of, and like I said, I advise that you guys take care of it through court. Super simple.
Yeah.
And I just don't want any more.
I was hoping we could do it without court, man, because I hate dragging anybody.
I get it, but we're past that.
So we'll let you guys go back to your day.
I'm just trying to give you some insight, man. That little stuff like that is what drives the videos, what drives more people to do this. It seems stupid. Like, he can ask you, yes, but that little tiny thing pisses not. Bro, I have a 250,000 followers. It's not just me standing here. Do you understand? 10,000 followers, 130-something followers. Like, dude, there's hundreds of thousands of people. This is what perpetuates hate for the police. And you might not understand that little dude, he just asked you to leave, bro, but it's the concept of you're wearing a uniform. You look like military out here trying to tell us. It doesn't come off as he asked you. Even though he did technically ask, it does not come off like that. You know what I'm saying? Most people, if you ask them, if he were to come out and ask them to step off the property, they're going to be immediately intimidated and they're going to do exactly what you say. And you guys have become used to that. You know what I'm saying? So it just becomes second nature to just do that kind of thing, but you don't realize the adverse effect it has once this goes on the internet.
I think it's a lot of it's the approach and how you do it too.
Yeah.
I mean, he was being nice. I'm not saying he's being rude, but...
Hey, I'm the big swinging, and I'm going to come over here and be like, get the fuck out of here. That's one thing. If I'm cool about it and be like, hey, bro.
Yeah, but...
I feel like it's reminiscent of the...
Now pay attention here, because this is where the tension starts building. The civilian explains something many people overlook. The power dynamic. When an officer approaches with a badge, a gun, and a command tone, most people assume they must obey. But these individuals refuse to play along. They challenge the logic calmly yet firmly, pointing out that this kind of behavior fuels public frustration and spreads distrust when these encounters eventually hit the internet.
Stop. Here's an example. Are you married? Yes. Are you married? Are you married?
Yes.
Can I fuck your wives, please? Please? That's weird as fuck, right, dude? That's the same thing to me. I'm a grown man. I don't want to be asked to do anything unless I have to. You know what I'm saying? We can take it to that extreme or very simple. It is, but you see what I'm saying? It can be used in a lot of different scenarios. Out in public, if somebody asks you that, bro, you're not going to act like cops. Especially if you've had a little bit of drink at the bar or something. Somebody says something to you like that? You don't drink? Good. I don't either.
All right, guys.
Liver poison. You guys have a good day.
Hey, man. Hey. Hey, buddy.
Hey, I don't need your directives. I'm not committing a crime. Stay away from me.
No.
Don't walk towards me. Stay away from me.
No.
You don't get to pick where I stand in public, buddy. Get away from me.
No, then I'm going to search you for weapons. I don't know.
Oh, get away from me, you coward.
Just go down there.
You coward. You ain't going to search me for nothing, buddy.
You can tape, but go down the...
You don't tell me where to go, Streeback. Get away from me. Go over there with your buddy. You see how he's smart enough not to say nothing to me? You see how he's smart enough not to say nothing to me? But you're dumb enough too, right?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Nicely just
You don't have to ask me nothing. Back up, man.
No, I'm going to stand right here.
Good. Stand right there. I mean no ill will or intent towards you. Go do your job.
Okay, I just asked you to step away.
I don't care what you asked. It's not a law, buddy. Is that a law? You're a law enforcement, aren't you? Thank you.
I don't know what you are doing or planning to do or not.
I'm standing here with...
Alright, things escalate in the second encounter. A citizen recording in public is suddenly approached by an officer trying to control where he stands. The man immediately pushes back, reminding the officer that standing in public and filming is completely legal. The officer attempts to justify his actions, but the citizen keeps repeating the same powerful point. Rights don't require permission from law enforcement.
With the camera in my hand, genius.
Well, I can stand here just as you can stand there then.
Yeah, well, I didn't say you couldn't stand there. I didn't try to tell you to go somewhere like you did me, jackass. Yeah, I got freedom of speech too, by the way, buddy. Yeah, I know you know, and you look at your disdain towards me because you can't stand it.
No, it's because
Yeah.
it's proper, that's all.
Proper would have been leave me alone when I walk up to you. That's what have been proper. That's why the public can't stand you scumbags. Always trying to tell people what lawfully they can and can't do.
I said you could tape, just scoot it down.
I don't need your permission though, that's where you're wrong. Giving me permission to tape, I don't need it from you. The Constitution of this great place gives it to me.
So, hey, here's another law in Indiana. I'm not yelling at you. I'm asking you to quiet down. Stop screaming and yelling.
Bud, I can protest anywhere I want and be as loud as I want.
You're right, you can protest.
Exactly. So let's be quiet now, sir.
Okay, stop screaming and yelling.
Number 63.
Stop
This is my normal voice, buddy.
Okay.
This is my normal voice. So this is Officer Streebeck, number 63. He's from Griffith.
Do not walk up
He's a
on
moron.
Do
Then
not
we
walk
got
up
number
on
9.
us. Giving you a legal lawful directive. Do not walk up on these guys.
We got number 63. This is his car. He's a canine douche. Got number 8.
Listen closely, because this moment shows the shift perfectly. The officer tries to assert authority, suggesting searches and demanding compliance without clear legal cause. The citizen refuses, loudly calling out what he sees as intimidation tactics. While the officer insists he's just asking, the confrontation highlights how quickly a simple request can turn into pressure when someone refuses to comply.
What's your name and badge number?
Okay, if they can just get somebody with a license.
I already know who you are. You don't need to identify yourself.
Just don't walk up on us. I'm not telling you again. Don't walk up on us.
Notice how this guy's not saying nothing to me?
Because he's on the radio.
He's
man.
not saying nothing to me, bro. But you keep on talking. I know you're not. I would never be a pig.
Okay, that's fine.
Never in my life.
You're very disrespectful for no good reason.
So are you by telling me what to do as soon as I walked up. You should have shut your mouth. You should have shut your mouth and you wouldn't have had this.
All right, man. Just keep walking.
I'm going to stand right here, buddy.
You don't walk up on us. I don't know about you. Don't.
You're a coward, dude. You shouldn't be a police officer if you're scared of people walking up on you.
And here's the real takeaway, guys. These encounters demonstrate why knowing your rights matters. Officers may claim they're just making conversation or asking politely, But if the public doesn't comply, that tone can instantly change. That's why recording, documenting, and understanding the law is crucial. Awareness spreads power, and every video like this reminds people that rights aren't privileges, they're protections.